Here they come. They're off. In a New York minute left for the lead on the inside. There goes Carolyn Storm. Trained on the far outside, top notch. Now they drive for position in a New York minute. Circles Carolyn Storm now taking command. Here comes Mr. Spring, charging to the outside, followed by Top Notch. It's 4 lengths back to Royal Viking Queen. 3 lengths back to Winter Satanic. Below's Cold and trailing Ramblin' Perry. Now here comes Mr. Spring. Mr. Spring is on the attack. They're by the opening quarter. 29 and 2 the quarter. Mr. Spring opens up now 2 lengths. It's in a New York minute. Second by 2 lengths, Carolyn Storm. Third, a length and a quarter, Top Notch. 2 lengths back to Royal Viking Queen. Followed in that turn by Winter Satanic. A length and a quarter to Blows Cold and Ramblin' Perry. Positions on change heading for the half. It's Dave McGee and Mr. Spring. Here comes Carolyn Storm. Now third, now second. On the inside, it's in a New York minute. 101 flat. The race is half over. Into the clubhouse turn, and Mr. Spring shows away a length and a quarter. Carolyn Storm on the attack, second in a New York minute. On the outside, that's Royal Viking Queen, followed by Top Notch. On the outside, Blows Cold, followed by Winter Satanic and Ramblin' Perry. Out of the turn, they curve into the block stretch, and Mr. Spring leads 3 parts of a length. Carolyn Storm alongside a challenging second in a New York minute. On the outside, Royal Viking Queen and Top Notch. 132 for the 3 quarters. Mr. Spring now draws clearer length, but in a New York minute, right there in second. Carolyn Storm between horses, Royal Viking Queen, moving up 3 wide. Here they come, turning for home. It's Mr. Spring with the lead in a New York minute. Closing to the outside, and down the stretch they come. Mr. Spring in a New York minute is charging. Here comes in a New York minute. Those 2 at the wire in a New York minute. Mr. Spring. Here they come. They're off. Incredibox between horses goes for the lead. On the outside now with a rush. Here comes Rattle and Roll. First Adventure is there. Now they dive into that first turn, and Incredibox shows the early foot. It's Elvis in second. On the outside, First Adventure charging third, moving into second. And from the outside, First Adventure up to take command. It's still Megabun Incredibox second by 2 lengths. Elvis in third. 2 lengths back to Grip and Rip, followed by King's Cub. On the inside of us, that's Krabby Appleton as they race by the opening quarter. 29 and 2 the quarter, and your leader First Adventure by 2 lengths. Incredibox is second, first over. Here comes Grip and Rip, followed now on the inside by Elvis. It's Holly Hill Wish, King's Cub, followed by Krabby Appleton and Rattle and Roll. Approaching the half-mile marker, and your leader up front is First Adventure. Incredibox getting the trip. Halfway home, 1:01 positions on change. First Adventure leads into the clubhouse turn. Incredibox getting the trip second. On the outside, it's Grip and Rip first over. On the inside of us is Elvis, followed on the outside by Holly Hill Wish. Out of the turn, now they curve into the box stretch, and First Adventure has a 2-length lead. On the inside, it's Incredibox. Now Elvis pulls out of third, now moving up into second, followed by Incredibox, King's Cub, Krabby Appleton, Holly Hill Wish. 130 and 4 for the 3 quarters. Up front, First Adventure. On the outside, Elvis is on the attack. Second, King's Cub into third. On the inside of us is Incredibox. Here they come, turning for home, and First Adventure opens up the lead now with every stride. It's Elvis in second, King's Cub, and Incredibox First Adventure opens up the lead, and it's all First Adventure tonight. Elvis is up for second. It's going to be close for third.
$7-4 double, $13.40.
Here they come. They're off. Broadway Idol on the outside, hustles for the lead. There goes Cousin Wanda between horses. Trained on the inside by Queenston. Into the turn, 3 horses are across the track. Between horses, Cousin Wanda takes command. Queenston holds on the inside, second Broadway Idol. Inching up third on the outside, followed by two-time Terra. It's 2 lengths back to Reminder, followed by Timberrook MFY. It's Storm and Barbara Fun One trailing. Here comes Broadway Idol off the quarter. 29 seconds flat, and Broadway Idol from the outside powers into command. It's Cousin Wanda, second a length. Queenston right with the leaders in third, two-time Terra, followed by Reminder. Now to the outside, Timber Oak MFY. Approaching the half-mile marker, it's Tony Morgan and Broadway Idol with the lead, 2 lengths. Cousin Wanda right there in second, followed by Queenston in third. First over, that's Timber Oak MFY. They're halfway home. They've hit the half in 59-3. Your leader is Broadway Idol. On the inside, it's Cousin Wanda getting the trip. First over, Timber Oak MFY. Followed on the inside, Queenston with nowhere to go. Reminder with cover. On the inside, two-time Terra. Storm and Barbara Fun One. Now they curve into the box. Stretch and Broadway Idol has the lead, 3 parts of a length. Now on neck. Timber Oak MFY is on the attack, 3 wide. Here comes Reminder. On the inside of us is Cousin Wanda. 3/4, 131. Now they drive into the far turn. Broadway Idol has the lead on neck. Reminder 3 wide, moving into second. Between horses, Timber Oak MFY. It's Cousin Wanda and Queenston. Here they come, turning for home. Broadway Idol has the lead. Cousin Wanda splits horses and is charging. Here comes Cousin Wanda now to challenge and take command. It's Broadway Idol digging in. It's Cousin Wanda with the lead. Cousin Wanda at the wire. Broadway Idol, two-time Terra third. Here they come. They're off. Atlantic Beach on the outside. There goes Direct Express. Jen's Jewel dashing through on the inside. Now they drive for position. Jen's Jewel is on the inside and neck in front. Direct Express looks to drop in second on the inside. Atlantic Beach in third. It's 2 lengths back to Allison's Dream, followed in the turn by Perfect Shot. 3 lengths back to Phantom Fame, followed by Shadow Tradition. Do You, I Do. Now from the outside of the rush, here comes Atlantic Beach. 29-1 the opening quarter. Atlantic Beach opens up by 2.5 lengths. Jen Jewel, second by 2 lengths. Direct Express, third by 4 lengths. Allison's Dream, 2 lengths back to Perfect Shot. To the outside, Shadow Tradition, Phantom Fame, and Do You, I Do. Approaching the half-mile juncture, it's Tony Morgan in Atlantic Beach, setting the pace a length and a quarter, but Dale Heitman and Jen Jewel running his heels in second. 59-1. Positions unchanged in Atlantic Beach. Shows the way into the clubhouse turn. Jen's Jewel second, driving from third with a rush. Here comes Direct Express. Perfect Shot moving right with him. On the inside of us is Allison's Dream, Shadow Tradition. Now they curve into the black stretch. Atlantic Beach has the lead a length. On the outside, Direct Express inching up in second, but 3 wide. Here comes Perfect Shot. Perfect Shot under a left-handed whip goes right on by. 3/4, 130 and 3, and Perfect Shot has the lead, now a length. On the inside, it's Jen's Jewel right there in second, Shadow Tradition, followed by Direct Express. Around the final turn, Perfect Shot, under left-handed, urging 2 on top. Here they come, turning for home, and Perfect Shot has the lead. Here comes Shadow Tradition, charging alongside a challenging second. It's Perfect Shot and Shadow Tradition. Perfect Shot, Shadow Tradition, close for third. They're off. Fancy Stride going for the lead. There goes Gorilla My Dreams between horses. On the inside now with a rush is Carlene's Rose. Carlene's Rose shows the early speed. Nicole Summer now in second. Gorilla My Dreams parked on the outside. Fancy Stride. On the outside of us is Acts Like a Filly. What a Rat. Followed by Amy McDougall and Rosedale Dynasty. Out of the turn and heading for the quarter, it's Carlene's Rose, your leader by 2 lengths. Nicole Summers second, Gorilla My Dreams parked in third. 29 seconds of the opening quarter. Positions on change, and Carlene's Rose sets the pace. But Gorilla My Dreams now third, now second on the outside. It's still Nicole Summer in third. It's 2 lengths back to Fancy Stride, followed by What a Rat. Acts Like a Filly. Approaching the half-mile juncture, and your leader is Carlene's Rose, but Gorilla My Dreams is on the attack second. Nicole Summer and What a Rat halfway home, 59-3. Now they move into the clubhouse turn with Carlene's Rose. Your pace setter a length and a quarter. Nicole Summer is back to second. Gorilla My Dreams first over. What a Rat. He's set to go 3 wide. Fancy Stride needs racing room. Amy McDougall followed by Acts Like a Filly. To the outside, Rosedale Dynasty. They curve into the back stretch, and Carlene's Rose is your leader. 2 lengths, Nicole Summer. Right there in second, Fancy Stride in third. 3/4, 1:30-4. Into the far turn, Carlene's Rose, your leader. Here comes Nicole Summer, charging out of second, Fancy Stride in third. On the inside, it's Acts Like a Filly. Turning for home, here comes Nicole Summer, and Nicole Summer is up to challenge for the lead, and down the stretch, on the inside it's Carlene's Rose. Nicole Summer is trying to come on, Fancy Stride, trying to get through the open stretch. It's Carlene's Rose with the lead. Carlene's Rose at the wire, close for second, Fancy Stride, and Nicole Summer. Here they come. They're off. Splendid Joy splits horses, goes for the lead on the inside, and his Lil Girl. Now they dive into that first turn, and Splendid Joy sprints into a 2-length lead. It's Annie's Little Girl second, it's Lake Hills Alexis. Third by 3 lengths, Ideal Duchess. Followed by Bitter Tears, 4 lengths to Park Lane's Best. Followed by Duo Ghostbuster and Anxious BB. Out of the turn, and here comes Annie's Little Girl. Annie's Little Girl now powers up to challenge and take command. Splendid Joy back to second. They're off the early quarter. 30 seconds flat. Annie's Little Girl sets the pace 2 lengths. Splendid Joy second by 2 lengths. Lake Hills Alexis has range on the leader's third. It's Ideal Duchess 2 lengths back to Bitter Tears, and first over, here comes Anxious BB, followed by Park Lane's Best and Duo Ghostbuster. Approaching the half-mile marker, Annie's Little Girl has the lead, but Lake Hills Alexis drives out of third. Now moving to second on the outside. Splendid Joy is back to third. 1 minute and 4. Now they move into the clubhouse turn. Annie's Little Girl is your pace setter on the outside. It's Lake Hills Alexis charging into second. Splendid Joy in third. Ideal Duchess, she's following. Live Cover on the inside. Bitter Tears and Anxious Baby out of the turn. Now they curve into the box stretch, and here comes Lake Hills Alexis. Lake Hills Alexis with a rush. Powers up to challenge and now take command. Annie's Little Girl trying to fight back second. 3/4 on the board. 131. Into the far turn they race, and Lake Hills Alexis is opening up the lead now with every stride. On the inside, it's Annie's Little Girl, Ideal Duchess, Splendid Joy, and Duo Ghostbuster. Here they come, turning for home, and Lake Hills Alexis is all by herself as she opens up the lead. A late move on the inside by Splendid Joy. It is Lake Hills Alexis all alone at the wire. Splendid Joy is second, close for third. Here they come. They're off. Sparks Will Fly goes for the lead. On the inside, it's Kiwi Ship. Joined on the inside of horses now by Swing Back as they race into that first turn. Rough gated in that turn goes Quill Silhouette. Quill Silhouette now is off stride. Your leader is Shady Society, a length and a quarter. Kiwi Ship moves out of second now to challenge, and Kiwi Ship up now to challenge and take command. It's Shady Society second, 3 lengths. Sparks Will Fly third, now a length and a quarter, followed by Janie Sermo. Jamie Orr to the outside. Swing Back, Lost My Love. 28 seconds for the early quarter, and Kiwi Ship sets the pace now by 2 lengths. On the outside with a rush, Janie Sermo now fourth, now third, circling horses, and Janie Sermo up to challenge Kiwi Ship for the lead. On the inside of us is Shady Society in third, followed on the outside by Swing Back. It Sparks Will Fly and Lost My Love. Halfway home, 57 and 2. Now they move into the clubhouse turn. Janie Sermo has the lead, a length and a quarter. Swing Back on the attack second. It's Kiwi Ship right where the leader's third, followed by Lost My Love. On the inside of us is that Shady Society, followed on the outside of us is by Sparks Will Fly and Jamie R. Out of the turn, they race up the back stretch. On the inside, it's still Janie Sermo, your leader. Alongside, it's Swing Back, 3/4, 126 and 4. Into the far turn, Swing Back is on the outside with the nose in front. On the inside of us is Janie Sermo fighting to come back, followed by Kiwi Ship. On the inside of us is Shady Society. Here they come, turning for home. It's Janie Sermo, but here comes Swing Back, another move. Swing Back up on the outside with a rush now to take command. And Swing Back draws clear at the wire. Janie Sermo and Kiwi Ship.
A 2-glass set, 14-ounce tumblers. In each set will be stuffed with anywhere from a $2 to a $100 cash betting voucher, or a pair of comedy tickets, or a free cocktail party. Free glass set to the first.
They're off. Dual Mad Max between horses goes for the lead. Smashing Hit, and it's those two. Now they bank into that clubhouse turn, and Smashing Hit has the early speed. Dual Mad Max, second by 2 lengths Peanut Oil, third 2 lengths Jughead, 3 lengths back to Cookies, Husson, Man Game, Classic Cavalier, Brooklets Ice, Swinging Society. Out of the turn and racing for the quarter, Smashing Hit leads the way, a length and a quarter. Dual Mad Max second. They're off the early quarter, 29 and 4. Positions unchanged. Smashing Hit has a 2-length lead. Double Mad Max second, but Jughead pulls out of fourth, now moving to third. Here comes Swinging Society moving right with him, followed by Peanut Oil, Brooklets Ice. It's Cookies, Hoss and Man Game, Classic Cavalier. It's Smashing Hit with the lead. Jughead is on the attack second. Double Mad Max right there in third. Swinging Society follows cover, and they're halfway home. 1:04, and Smashing Hit leads into the clubhouse turn 3/4 of a length. Jughead is on the outside second. Duo Mad Max right with the leaders in third. Swinging Society on the inside of us. Peanut Oil is there, followed by Brooklets Ice. Now they curve into the black stretch, and Smashing Hit has the lead, but Swinging Society storms up, and look at him fly. Swinging Society on a charge now to challenge and take command. Smashing Hit is second as they race by 3/4. 1:31 for the 3/4. Swinging Society 2 on top. Smashing Hit is second. It's a gap to Brooklets Ice and Duo Mad Max. They turn for home. Swinging Society, your leader. Here they come down the stretch. Swinging Society opens up the lead now with every stride. It's Smashing Hit in second. A late move on the outside by Classic Cavalier. It is all Swinging Society. Smashing Hit close for third. They're off. Phantom on the outside goes for the lead. Stand them Unusual. And it's those two as they race for position. On the outside, Phantom. Phantom now circles. Stand them Unusual to take command. Robbie's Lombada third. 2 lengths back to Belvedere Buck. 3 lengths back to Smooth World. Followed in that turn, Tucker's Brother. Desperado Dixie and Sir Ozzy trailing out of the turn. And Phantom settles up the backstretch to on top. Stand the Man Mutual. Second, 2 lengths, Robbie's Lombada, Belvedere Buck off the quarter. 29-2. Positions on change, and Phantom sets the pace 2 lengths. Stand the Man Mutual. Second, 2 lengths, Robbie's Lombada. Right there in third, first to Paul. Here comes Smooth World, followed now by Belvedere Buck. 4 lengths back to Tucker's Brother. Desperado Dixie and Sir Ozzy trailing. Heading for the half, it's Larry Stallbaum and Phantom with the 2-length lead, but Stand the Man is right there in second, halfway home. 59-3. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn, and Phantom sets the pace. It's Stand the Man Mutual. He has his sights on the leader second. Here comes Smooth World, charging into third. Robbie's Lombada on the inside. Belvedere Buck and Desperado Dixie. Now they curve into the box stretch. Phantom, your leader, but Smooth World now third, now second on the outside as they approach the 3/4 mile marker. It's Phantom and Smooth World. 1:29 flat into the far turn. Your leader, Phantom, 3/4 of a length. Smooth World tries to come on second. Stand the Man Mutual. He's getting the trip. He's only 2 lengths off the lead. They turn for home. Your leader is Phantom. Here they coming down the stretch. It's Phantom with the lead. On the outside, Smooth World is trying to come on. Smooth World is coming on. A late move on the inside by Stand the Man Mutual. Stand the Man Mutual at the wire. 3 horses at the wire. That is a photo. Here they come. They're off. Persuasive Power on the far outside goes for the lead as they dash into that first turn. Persuasive Power circles the field now to take command. Menace to Society is second and off stride in that turn. Goes Ancient Denny. Ancient Denny is off stride as they approach the opening quarter. Persuasive Power 2 on top. Menace to Society, but here comes Silky Speedster charging out of third, followed by Lexington Clipper 3 lengths back to Come Away With Me, followed by Spring Valley High 3 lengths back to Practical Bed, trailing the field off stride Ancient Denny, 29-1 the early quarter. Silky Speedster has a 3-length lead. Persuasive Power second by 3 lengths. Menace to Society right with the leaders third. Lexington Clipper charging out of fourth, followed on the inside Come Away With Me. Approaching the half-mile marker, Silky Speedster has a 2-length lead. Persuasive Power is second, but on the outside, Lexington Clipper gaining ground. Lexington Clipper with a rush up to challenge 59-4. Now they roll into that clubhouse turn. Silky Speedster has a neck in front. Lexington Clipper drives alongside a challenging second. Spring Valley High follows Live Cover in third. Persuasive Power on the inside. Menace to Society, Practical Bid, Come Away With Me. Now they settle up the back stretch, and Silky Speedster is your leader 3 parts of a length. Lexington Clipper another move second, 3 wide. Practical Bed 131-3 for the 3 quarters. Silky Speedster your leader between horses. Lexington Clipper on the inside. Persuasive Power, Practical Bid 3 wide between horses. Spring Valley High, here they come turning for home. It's Silky Speedster with the lead. Persuasive Power ducks to the open stretch. Silky Speedster, Persuasive Power, look at him fly. Persuasive Power fastest of all.